Well, I guess this is it. Yup. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Edgeworth! Prosecutor Edgeworth. Good job, Phoenix. I received a call from the Chief Prosecution's office yesterday. Question mark. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have White and his... Oh my jeez. Okay, let's try this sentence again. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm gonna be guilty. End story? Thoughts? I will do anything to get my verdict right. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is innocent and who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope is that I get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. That is his job. But okay. You've changed. Phoenix. You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Uh-huh. Phoenix. Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. Terrible idea. What? Okay, let's do this. Yep. No offense, but if I remember correctly, the addendum is that it's always better to have someone else representing you, but I can't remember. Don't take legal advice from me or this game. Oh boy. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we'll be hearing testimony of a witness to the defendant's crimes. Good lord. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why this one has done testify before? It's like he already knows why. It's almost like he was told not to ask questions. Let it go. Forget it, I smell a trap. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. I'd already... Oh, we love his non-matching everything. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh, your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. Oh, there's a better pairing. If we want to talk about great. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. Isn't that white boy? Alright. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of the Corps. CEO is actually more common on these things, but okay. Did you know the victim, Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. That's. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct! And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what I already know? Because that is your job. Shush. Sorry. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. I just feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Because you're on trial, friend, because you decided to tell the person all of the details. I do remember that part. Ho ho ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Okay. Witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusing, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too, of course, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was all over. Which way did she run? It was not... If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, the defendant, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, I do get one of those. His eyes look very strange to me, and I can't figure out why. Yes, yes. Cool. Cool. That's not... this one. Press. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked, but by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Cool. Can I present anything? Ran to the right. Present. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Ho ho ho! It is simple. You have misheard her. I think about. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run to the left. So... you saw her run to the left because he was the killer. Shocker. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right. Miss Wright says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Banco, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Right where the killer was. Because this isn't... okay, there we go. X. This is where he was! Look! The victim ran for the door. If he was watching from this point, to him it would appear as if she ran left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That's why the killer was standing. No shit. It's almost like it's that easy. Order, I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a little bit far-fetched. You provide me with much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor. I don't know. Might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Oh, but he's going to try. And if I remember correctly, I know exactly what he's gonna say. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. If I remember correctly, she was only hit once, but I can't fully remember that without actually looking at the document. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry, why would I not? Where's the specific point? There. R. Not May. Does this say what I want it to say? Sure. We're gonna try that one. Oh, that works. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Huh? What do you have to say to that? Now my chance to hit him where it counts. Preferably not dead, but you know, I'll take either. Mr. White, was it you who told the court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if I could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, crowd's on my side. No slipping out now, Mr. White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. The next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. Then you did hit her in a single blow. Thwop. Thwop indeed. May I begin your cross-examination? Mr. Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Thoughts. Do I know what to press here, though? This is me, like, slightly remembering, but, what thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix. Is that something about that strike you as odd? that's not what I wanted. Yes. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. I think... Present it here because it's broken beyond all recognition. Is that what we're going for? Yes, that is what we're going for. Every once in a while I have to kind of second guess myself because sometimes this game makes leaps in logic. It hasn't yet, but it does a couple of times. And I have to, and sometimes you can't follow the game very well on its leaps of logic. So, I try my best. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? Light stand broke into pieces when it fell. I made this too loud. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked, then? Correct! That would be no problemo, right? Because I know what this is. That's the problem. It's a big problem. I don't know if the court will accept that, because we haven't figured that out yet, because we have to wait, but I don't remember where we're supposed to wait. Ugh. I will tell you, it says receipt for a reason. And the fact that I can't just, like, do the thing now kind of irks me, but that's okay. That's a big problemo, a big problem here. Well, what the problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this right. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Couldn't have happened that couldn't have happened. Correct, that's so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. You could have seen the stand because it does not show. Well, why couldn't he have? You have proof. I do. A person in a hotel could have not seen the stand before it fell over. Because you have no visibility here. So there you go. Look at this! The floor plan's the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. At least not before it was broken. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were at the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could have not seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah. Oh, why you have just like a blank white stare, but that's okay. Mr. White? That's... Mr. White. That's... You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Nope, we're not. Hello, Edgeworth. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Ugh, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White? Yes. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said, shouldn't you confess your crime? Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order. Minister Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. I still think this is a problem, like, that you think placing a wiretap isn't a problem, but you know. And actually, I've messed up. That's how it's supposed to be. Whoopsie. Distinguishing members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corps. He is indeed. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of whatever it was. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office? And by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss May's office. Am I correct? Yes. Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached Fanco law offices. That was when I saw the accursed nightstand. You couldn't have done that. I know why. I don't know how to prove why, because Phoenix doesn't have a freaking paper over, but you know. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass den was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was... Wow, okay. Might have been saying the wrong name this entire time. Really can't tell. Was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass nightstand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Good lord, that sentence sucks. And I don't know why. That was not a hard sentence. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. I do too, and I don't know why. Wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Vanguard offices. Of course, I'd done so to place the wiretap. That was when I saw the glass light stand. Wow. What an awesome testimony. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. This is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Sound? Correct? That is right. I see very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. I thought he was going to say more, in all honesty. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Let me flip the paper over, please. Flip, flip. Flip, flip. 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 Damn it, there's nothing for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him? Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Trey's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was in place before the murder. Great. Anyway. Was it really you that went into that office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints were several days old were found in Fanco law offices. These were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fanco law offices. And press. Well, this is gonna matter. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Lucor is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Not when you're doing illegal crap, but that's okay. Why did you notice something as innocuous, there we go, as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? This is all. What am I doing? Damn it, there's nothing for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can buff something out of him. I went through all the things, it didn't do the actual thing. Can we just finish this? There we go. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Ugh. Phoenix! Over here. That's actually what should be Maya's voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! Bye. Oh, where am I? I'm in the lobby because you fainted. Congratulations. The waiting lobby? What happened? That's... Oh, right. Oh, it's true. I was hallucinating. That's... Ah, you're finally awake. Gah. Phoenix! Really? Hey! Phoenix! Gog? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. That's creepier. Gotta say, that's creepier. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. Well, you could put on some. So, Maya is channeling you? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia, and this doesn't get into any weird territory at all. Not any at all. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But, we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. You have the receipt in the court record, right? Flip it over, please. Phoenix, Wright wrote that. White, sorry, wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? I'm going to murder you. It's a regular receipt. Famous department store. $1,000 for one item. Whatever. Glass light stand. Data purchase September 4th. 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Ooh. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. The week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Now I just have to overall get the conviction. You know. Court will now reconvene for the trial, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and the defendant. Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. And let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But it won't be. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on the matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Thank goodness this is at the beginning. Present. Blip, 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 blip. Present. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Because apparently no one can flip over a piece of paper. Well, a glass light stand. And date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. No one flipped over this piece of paper. You see, Mr. Wise, when you allegedly entered Vanco offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Oh, he's losing it. Can I not get anything else flicked at me? Please. Well, Your Honor, I understand this might be quite a bit of pressure on you. Way to keep it subtle, Phoenix. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Hello, Edgeworth. Nice to see you again, buddy. Not so fast, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can wear him out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need to make one more inquiry on this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports, is it? This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object! Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. Ugh. The completion of the trial, Mr. Phoenix Wright, will be postponed until tomorrow. No. There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up, something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Gah. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix? Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Your Honor, if I may? You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. Like I'm in the defendant's chair! People's... Sure. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt. Right here. Right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Ducks. I confess. I did it. I hit her. This was coercion. I hit Miss Mia with a thinker. Ducks. Case closed, Your Honor. Hi, Ashford. Well, I see no reason to continue the trial, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. Quite spirited defense. No kidding. It's almost like I was defending myself. Well, can they not see her? Am I actually hallucinating? The court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Yippee! That is all. Court is adjourned. Bye, Mr. White. 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Labit number 2. It is 10:35, so I can't really say that was correct, but okay. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Dots. Thank you. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. You're dead. My time here is running out. Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore, Phoenix. Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9. The office? I'll see you later. Chief Mia. Unfortunate. Sorry, I got something that's on the friggin' timer. I love those. Did I get anything better? Not really. Okay. 9:02 p.m. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. Not strange at all. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means office. This office. Someone has to help with the new writing code law offices, right? And who better but me, the underage girl, I think. Reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. Uh-huh. You know, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now. Wow. Ass. If it weren't for her, I'd probably be in jail. White and co-offices. How's I going to do it? Why would you automatically? Yeah, thanks, Maya. Yeah, I would be scared too, huh? Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. That's more terrifying. Just Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay. Okay, wait up. Words are heard. The end of that chapter. Episode, sorry. Turnabout Samurai. Yes. Sorry y'all, I didn't know it automatically go to the next chapter, so yeah, but hopefully you all enjoyed. This one's, these are pretty easy for me, other than it ruins my voice, but that's okay. But yeah. So, hopefully you all enjoyed. I enjoyed making these a lot. It's very chill, and it's very linear, so unlike a lot of the games I'm playing right now, I don't have to actually think very much, I just have to actually say words, which sometimes doesn't work, but you know, the minimal amount of brain power is sometimes still brain power, unfortunately. So, hopefully you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys!